back with another video, and today we have a 30 kg DHK summer haul. As y'all can see, we got the designer shoes, we got a pair of pants and jeans, Balenci, and then we got the watches. I'm super excited for these watches. They only cost $80 and you'll just see what's up with them. Let's get into it. Alright, as y'all boys can see, we do have the AP. Very excited for the AP. We have a Rolex, and then we have another Rolex which is fully boxed, just to show how it comes in from the seller. But first, let's get into the Rolex. As you can see, man, the box is super clean. It's like a full wooden type of material glass box. But yeah, man, here's the watch over here. I'm not sure like what the name of this model is, but I just know it's a crazy AP. As you can see, automatic, and it has the AP logo over here. So, I mean, like, I have no words. It's super clean, and I'll show y'all the AP over here on the box. Auto mirrors, I don't know how to say it, to be honest, but yeah, and it comes with the bag over here. As you can see, auto mirrors baguette bag, and over here we do have the receipt in Chinese, and we also have the certification card, which is very clean. And yeah, this is the box that it comes in. But if you guys have the budget of $80, which is really nothing, definitely get this AP. Look how clean the box is, and the watch itself. 100% recommend getting this. You can resell these up to $300 or even wear them. They're just a great watch and you can't go wrong with it at all. Alright boys, the next watch we got is this Bruce Wayne Rolex, and honestly this Rolex looks amazing. As you can see, it comes with the certification card as well, of like the date of the watch, bag, and the receipt of course. But yeah, here's the watch. I mean, as you can see, it's just an amazing watch. All the watches on the HK, the quality has increased so much. But yeah, here's the Bruce Wayne. Comes with the Rolex logo and everything. 100% one of the best watches on there, and these can go down to $60 depending on what model you get. This one was around $70, and yeah, as you can see, it does come with the box, papers, all that. So if I'm being very honest with you guys, I would 100% get a Rolex if you're on a super extreme budget, or get an AP if you have the higher budget, because you really can't go wrong with these reselling wise or personal wise. And yeah boys, now I want to show you how the Rolex comes in. I'll show you how the AP comes in the next haul. But yeah, so you got the Rolex here. When it comes shipped out, as you can see, it comes in this little like soft foam thing, so it protects it. And obviously you have the bag, and the box and everything comes like vacuum sealed, and this is just here. But yeah, very safe to buy. It will not break. The packaging is super protective, so I would 100% recommend it. Don't be worried about how it will come. Alright boys, anyways, let's move on to the shoes. The first shoe I want to get to are these Balenciagas. I think, okay, these are the Balenciaga tracks. By the way, everything will be in the description, so check that out. But yeah man, as you can see, we have the high quality batch of the Balenciaga tracks, and these are just sick. Obviously you got size 45 EU right over here. You got the Balenciaga logo, and yeah man, this is just a proper YN shoe. You got a track on the bottom, and let me light it up actually for y'all to see. So you just press it, and to turn it off, just hold it down, and boom, it turns off. And here's the sole. You got Balenciaga, and then I'll show you the front and just show that this is really high quality. You can see the stitching on it even. Of course, the inside is 1-to-1, very thick heel, as you can tell. Yeah, and here's the font. Once again, shape of the shoe, really proper. Definitely cannot go wrong at all for this batch. But yeah, I'm gonna show you the second pair now. Here's the second pair. Obviously, shape of the shoe is amazing. Balenciaga font over here, so y'all can really trust the quality. 45 EU, and these cost $80. Track again. The reason why these are like $5 more expensive, or $6, because of the battery. Yeah, just turn it off, hold it down. As you can see, really thick heel, and I'll show the front once again. Boom, laces are really nice, exactly how they're supposed to be. And the bottom, Balenciaga once again. But I give this shoe a 10 out of 10. Price, not too high like other websites where they sell these up to like $120, when you can get this for $80 in total. So definitely check this out in the spreadsheet. I would recommend it if you like Balenciaga. I'll probably get another pair in white to show you. But let's move on to the next shoe. Alright man, let's move on to the next shoe. The next thing I want to show y'all are these Timberlands. I know it's not winter right now, but you know, I just needed a pair in my collection, and these were $30, so I'm gonna go over it with y'all. But yeah, so here's the packaging. It says it's like waterproof or whatever. But here's the shoe. Honestly, these are looking alright. I'll be honest with my reviews. I won't tell y'all if something is good when it obviously looks trash. But yeah, these right now, they're looking like a solid 7 out of 10. Obviously the suede isn't extremely active. The bottom is a little bit too orange, and then the leather, it's not really like leathery in a sense. But yeah, here's the second pair. Timberland logo. Shape of the shoe pretty nice. Lace is a little bit too thin. Here's the bottom, you got Timberland logo, and here's what comes with the rest of the box. But yeah, not gonna lie, I would say don't cop these, definitely go for the high quality batch. But if you're looking for some quick insta picks, I mean, definitely cop these. Alright, now moving on to the other shoe. We do have a pair of Dior's. I have no idea what these are. Be honest, what, you know, I like my little Dior collection going on right now, and I think these might be the B30s. Let's check them out. Alright, yeah, so these were the B30s. Obviously it comes with the Dior bag. This one is a little bit of a lighter blue than the B22s. I'm not sure if that's like the B30 B22 difference, but here's the receipt. Everything about this pretty much high quality. But yeah, here's the shoe, Dior B30s. Pretty sick colorway if you ask me. And yeah, man, this is the highest quality batch. You got the Dior over here, and the CD, the stitching on it is pretty crazy. You got Dior B30 right over there, the back CD, which is Christian Dior, and then the bottom sole, you got Dior and B30. But yeah, these are sick ass shoes. Like, probably my top 3 shoes shoe wise. But yeah, here's the other pair I'm gonna show you. CD, Dior B30. Obviously they're more like steady and cleaner when you get them out the box, but I've worn these like once. But yeah, Christian Dior. Stitching on these is pretty crazy. Like, even I'll try to zoom in as much as I can with it focusing, but you can see there's really no flaws when it comes to the actual like shoe, Dior B30. Even that, let me press that and show how it is. See, it's so high quality you can't like actually push it down. And then yeah, all behind CD, even the stitching on the CD, you see that? Like, there's no flaws at all. Bottom, of course, B30. And yeah, man, I really got no other words for the shoe. It's definitely one of the best pairs I've reviewed in like my lifetime of DHK. These are just so clean. I think we might have the B22s there so we can compare them. But yeah, definitely check this out. For the price, I believe these were $60 in the spreadsheet. But yeah, check them out. Let's move on. Alright, next up we got these White Thunders. So let's check these out. White Thunders, you know, it's a classic shoe. You can't go wrong with at all. Very simple. And like I said, the budget batch on DHK, so this last video, it has been updated. So definitely get the budget batch rather than the high quality, which I know sounds super dumb, but the only difference right now is from the inside. So everything else about this, just look at it. The Jumpman logo is perfect stitching wise. Even a closer look, and I'll show the back tab. Of course it goes up. Like, what do you mean, man? This DHA seller right here, he really got it like that. I can't even lie. The netting is very clean. Again, like, look how thick the heel is. The only problem is, you see that little thing on the inside over there, that doesn't pass like verification of an actual store or like a real professional. So that's the only difference. But you can see with the netting and everything and the bottom of the shoe, it really is perfect. Like, there is no genuine flaws, you could say. Like, even the material, if I can really show out in the light, like, you see that? It's so nice. This is not a stitching area, but yeah, here's the stitching up close. Like, you can see there's really no flaws. If you wear this, in my opinion, like, you wouldn't get called out. It looks a little bit too real, in my opinion. Like, it looks very real, except the inside the sole, but nobody's really gonna check that. But yeah, here it is again. Shape of the shoe from the side also looks nice. Jumpman logo, as you can see, really no mistakes. And yeah, here's the back tap test once again, just to show you. And here's the back Jordan. He's looking good. He doesn't have a gap or anything really extra. But yeah, the bottom of the shoe, of course, this is like, is it called embedded or 3D? Like, when it's sticking out, let me show. You see how it's sticking out? That basically means this seller is on that timing, bro. He doesn't really mess around with bad quality. And the box, of course, simple papers, stuff like that. But I never truly care about the box, even if it's like destroyed. As long as my shoe is fine, and you see it's looking good. A little bit of scratches, but that's not really his fault, more of the shipping company fault. But yeah, let's move on. All right, now we got a pair of Travis Scotts. I'm not really sure if these are exactly unreleased or very brand new, but these cost me a lot for the shit, and I'm not gonna lie, the quality on these, when the seller showed me the pictures, is just crazy. Let's get into it. So here's the box. Box came in very good condition. I'm not sure if because this is like the most I've paid for a shoe on the shit. But yeah, here it is. Packaging very clean. Pink wrap, quite cool. Travis Scott, as you can see, actually quite very cool. Here's the shoe. Oh my, nah, this seller really crazy. He even put like the carton thing so it doesn't get messed up. I mean, you know, there's a saying, you get what you paid for. Is that what it is? Okay, yeah, you get what you paid for, I think. As you can see, you have the little jack over there, and this bottom has Air Jordan. Let me get a close up of the stitching for you. As you can see, the stitching on this thing is pretty crazy. Here's the Nike swoosh logo. I mean, not Nike. Educational purposes only, of course, guys. None of this stuff is replica. This is all real. But yeah, here it is. Like, even down to the texture, you see that? It's very crazy. And the suede, like, you see, even the shade of colors, they really got that down, which I don't know how they done that for a pair of shoe this hard to make. And then you got the air over here. Get a close up of that. Here's the inside. I'm not sure what that is. Let's get a close up though. Oh my, okay, you see how thick the heel is? Nah, this is definitely, let me show the shape of the shoe. All right, this gotta be a rare find, bro. And if you're wondering how much I paid 105, which I'm not sure. I don't really think that's a lot for what it is. And comes obviously, I can't say the word. It comes with a pair of extra brown laces and pink laces. I think like to match the box or just mismatch. But I'm not even sure like what are these called, but they just look insane. Let me show, like, even down to the texture. I don't know how they done that. And then this one has the Travis Scott like smiley face, if y'all can see that. Yeah, there we go. Even look at the little stars, bro, over here. Nah, this is genuinely the bottom. Like, I don't know, what is there bad to say? There's nothing bad to say. I mean, I guess you get what you paid for, and I really got what I wanted to pay for. The quality is 10 out of 10. Like, there's literally nothing wrong with this at all in terms of anything. You know, the only thing we got is we didn't pay like 5K for this. Paid like 105. And yeah, this is great. Like, I'm not trying to promote it, obviously educational purposes, but this is great for like if you're trying to resell or you just want to wear and you want to say it's real, because it is real. Obviously educational purposes, you know, it's real and stuff. But yeah, I give this a 10 out of 10. Let me check them out in the spreadsheet. I have it linked below for this exact shoe. But yeah, let's move on. We got like Balenciaga pants and jeans, so let's move on to that. We'll go back to the shoes. Right, as I can see, we got Balenciaga jeans and the sweatpants. But first I want to get into the jeans because I'm more excited for that. Alright boys, as you can see here, they are laid out. So the cool thing about these jeans is they're backwards. Instead of the pockets being at the back, there's like an imprint that they took it off. It's actually at the front. And here's the Balenciaga tag just to show. Oh, this quality is insane. These cost me $65. Balenciaga, really fit, really baggy. Obviously you got some de-stress over here and over here, really cool. And they're open cut, whatever like the word is. But I don't know, I'm not really into jeans like that. I just bought these because they're the first pair of jeans that looked pretty cool to me. So, you know, I might start wearing them. But definitely check these out if you're with Balenciaga. $65, really can't go wrong. And here's the jean material. It's actually quite heavy. And there's a branding of Balenciaga over here and over there. But yeah, let's move on to the sweatpants. Alright boys, now we got the sweatpants. Under Armour X Balenciaga. These cost $50, so a good enough price for these. They're super heavy, I'm not gonna lie. They weigh like 2 kg, but they're pretty simple. All black, Under Armour and Balenciaga. You can see the stitching on that, very proper. Over here again, very proper, very clean, a very 10 out of 10. Obviously the Under Armour large, and then you got the Balenciaga tags. If you're a Balenciaga fan, 100% recommend getting these. For the price, they're actually cheap because I've seen this on other websites selling for $95, but here $50 tagged everything, and they weigh like 2 kg, so meaning they're definitely good quality. But yeah, let's move on back to the shoes. Alright boys, now I got this pair of Dior B22s here, 100% B22s, so let's check them out. Here's the box, by the way. I'm not sure where the label went, but yeah, let's get into it. As you can see, it does come with this Dior little receipt thing, so it's pretty cool. And here they are, but man, these are clean. These are, I don't know if they're nicer than the B30s, but yeah, Dior tag, really nice. You can see the texture all around the shoe, and these are reflective in the dark, so that's pretty nice. And the bottom you have, let me flip it over. Can you kind of see that? CD, made in Italy, I can't speak, which is Christian Dior, short name. Yeah, you got Dior on the inside, and these are just very clean shoe all around. Even the texture, the quality. Close, y'all can see that it does come with a Dior bag. Oh, for the ones who care about that Dior bag, these are the high quality batch again. $60. Same price as the B30s. Just like preference, whatever you like more. But yeah, here it is again. As you can see, the texture all around is very high quality. Even these things, I don't know what they are, but Dior tag over here. And as you can see, you can't break it. It's like very nice. See, you can't push it down or anything. And you got CD company, which is Christian Dior, made in Italy. My bad, bro, I can't speak. But Dior, all around a great shoe for the price, and it comes with the Christian Dior little certificate thingy, Christian Dior, and then boom, certificate. All that. Let me check these out if you're a Dior fan like me. I've been getting a lot of Dior, man, from the gate. Really been up that quality. And again, on other websites these would be like $170, $150, but I got it here for $60, so definitely check it out. And let's move on to something now, a little accessory. Let's move on to it. As you can see, it's LV wallet, so let me unbox it, and boom, here it is. This costs like $10, so it doesn't come with papers or anything, but I guess it's just a sick wallet to have, really. As you can see, LV. And then if I open it up, y'all can see the, hold on, Louis Vuitton, Paris, made in France. Actually a really good cop for $10, you can see. Material is really nice, leathery and all that. The print is amazing as well, so definitely check this out. Oh, really cheap, $10. I mean, you really can't go wrong with it at all. But we got 2 shoes left, so let's move on to that. All right, now we got another pair of Balenci, and yeah, these are the rainbow runners. Highest quality batch. I love my runners, man, so let's get into it. All right, rainbow colorway. Definitely one of the better colorways out there. But let me just show the texture, and the quality of this thing is crazy. Like, they really don't mess up at all. And here's Balenciaga logo, size 45U. I've seen like runner 2.0s. Do you guys want me to see, like, want me to review that? But yeah, here's the runner again, and Balenciaga stitching. As you can see, it is very high quality, and the blue thing even has its own texture. If I can, like, I don't know, ASMR or something, I can't really show too much of it. Balenciaga, and I'll show the shape of the shoe just to make sure, you know, that you guys are seeing this. It's very high quality, best batch out there. And here's the bag. Obviously it's a reflective dust bag. It has a Balenciaga logo on it. Now, I'm pretty sure the bag itself is also expensive, like retail. But let me get out the other shoe now, just to show that these sellers, you know, it's not one pair I'm showing out, it's quality on both pairs, as I always say. You got a runner, and all the Balenci shoes have like that beat up look for runners. If you can see kind of what I mean, like, see these little, it's not dirt for me, it's just how runners are in general. But yeah, size 45U. Even you see how perfect that is. And then you got Balenciaga over here, the bag, Balenciaga, size 45U. Once again. But yeah, here's the texture on the overall shoe. You can see there's no random flaws. Like, look, I'll show you a random place, there's no random flaws. Even when it comes to these, how can I show? You see that? Even these, there's no mistake between those 3 stitches over there. Here's the shape of the shoe. Definitely 10 out of 10, man. So if y'all trying to get some designer, definitely tap in with the description. I got all the stuff on there. but the gate quality really been changing over time, so don't miss out, like I said. And for the last shoe we got are the Prada cups. I bought these for like running shoes because they're clean, simple, and can be used as like sporty shoes. So let's get into that. All right, Prada Milano, very small box, and these were $30, so that's one of the better things about this cup. But yeah, I'll show it real quick. As you can see, I got it in red because they're like running shoes. It got this really weird texture on it. Then it has Prada over here and Prada on the inside. Even the stitching for $30, this is kind of yeah, this is pretty crazy. Size 45U. There's part over here, but obviously the sticker, just remove that. But yeah, let me show the next pair now. Yeah, $30, great running shoes, very light. I'll say like 500 grams, I'm not sure, but they're very light. Like you can throw these around, type of light. Prada on the inside, of course. And the stitching, you can see it's pretty much perfect, but there is no really stitching on the shoe. It's like this soft, breathable material. You got Prada over here, like running shoe material, if that's the best way to explain it. But yeah, man, that's about it for a review, guys. If you enjoyed, subscribe, like, comment, and check out the description for everything in this video. And yeah, see you guys in the next haul. Yo guys, just John back with another video, and today we do have a 30 kg USFans haul. As y'all can see, we have an amazing variety of shoes, and we do have the ISO Cartier, which I will open later on. Make sure to sign up in the bio for 50% off your shipping so you can get huge hauls like this. Anyways, let's get into the video. Alright guys, the first shoe we got are the Jordan 3 Black Cuts. I've been wanting this shoe honestly for the longest time ever, and this cost me $40, but when I looked at the QC pictures, man, honestly they looked extremely good. Obviously you got your tag here with the QR code that does scan, so if you guys want to scan that, just take a screenshot. But anyways, let me open the shoe up. As you can see, presentation very nice, very clean. You got the elephant prints, as you can see, like the Jordan 3 classic prints. But here is the shoe. Oh my, and this looks insane. This is definitely going to be my top personal pair shoe. But here it is, man. You can see the Jumpman logo. Let me show the Jumpman logo more clear. As you can see, like you really can't go wrong. The reflection, the material, everything is done correctly on the shoe. Here's the back top. You got air. Obviously it doesn't flick up, because it's a Jordan 3. But here's the elephant print, just so y'all can see really the quality is up there. Very detailed, very nice. It's not too shiny, it's not shiny, it's just a perfect ratio. And the black material here is very nice, as you can see. Then if you flip it over, you can see you got Jordan on the bottom. Very clean. For $40, you really can't go wrong. If you want this, it will be in the spreadsheet. And yeah, man, this is definitely gonna be like 100% my #1 personal shoe for back to school and that. And here we go with the second pair. Honestly, it's very comfy. You can see the thickness on it. It is very nice. Here's the back again with the air. But I mean, overall, you really can't go wrong with this at all. Even the laces, let me show up clear in the light. They do really have that elephant print all the way around. The material, just rub it a little bit to show you. It's really nice, really heavy, thick, dense. And here's more of the elephant print. It does not break. This is probably the best $40 batch of these you will see on YouTube. I'll be very honest with y'all, but 100% recommend it in the spreadsheet if you want. For personal wear, these are gonna be a 10 out of 10, so I'll definitely cop them. But let's move on to the next shoe. Alright, the next pair of shoes we got are the Dior B22s in black. This was $40 again. I do have an $80 batch over there, but this would be the $40 batch, so let's get into it. Alright, here we go with the shoes. Obviously you do have the tag over here which says like what color the Dior, the size, and all that. But here's the shoe itself. Very simple presentation. As you gotta remember, it is a $40 batch, but I can already tell the shoe honestly looks amazing. Before we get to the shoe, it does come with the receipt. It does come with the bag over here. Actually, this is very high quality. It's like actual cotton, if y'all can see. But let's move on to the shoe. Alright guys, there's the first pair in hand, and I can already tell the quality on this thing is just absolutely out of this world. For $40, you really can't go wrong. Even if you go in detail on the Dior, you can see there's no glue stains anywhere nearby. The material is super nice. The shape of the shoe is very correct. And here's the back, and you can tell the material inside the shoe, it's gonna be really comfy to wear. Just look at that mesh opening. You do have Dior on the inside, which is very cleanly done. And then you got CD Company, which is Christian Dior, if y'all can see it. But again, for $40, honestly, this is definitely a steal. You will never find quality like this for $40. Will be in the spreadsheet, but yeah, the laces are nice. Everything to me seems one-to-one. But yeah, let me show out this pair. All right, moving on to the second pair. I mean, the quality is just already there by looking at the shoe. The leather on it is really nice. It's not like stale, if you know what I mean. It's like the perfect type of material. And of course, this is reflective. I'm pretty sure that's the word, but I can't really show it because I would need to like turn on the light and stuff. The mesh material is really nice and neat. No flaws at all in the entire shoe. The Dior is looking nice. There's no glue stains around it. It's really neat. Let me show the other side now. As you can see, man, this is definitely a perfect shoe for $40. You definitely can't go wrong. The CD, which is Christian Dior, made in Italy. You can see just the quality on the shoe in general. It looks like a shoe out of a dream. It's really that good in my opinion. But yeah, man, the packaging is very sturdy for the price. Definitely check it out in the spreadsheet, and let's move on to the second pair of shoes. The next pair of shoes we got are the Jordan 4 White Thunders. These are honestly a staple in anyone's shoe collection, and for the price, they are honestly really crazy. I can't say the word crazy. All right, there we go. And these, I believe, were around $46 or $45. But yeah, I've been buying these a lot in all my videos. They're an amazing shoe to wear. And these I got for someone else, they're not mine. But let's get into it. All right, here we go. As you can see, simple, very simple packaging, very clean. The quality though is crazy. It's really crazy. You'll just see what I mean. Here we go again. Obviously the netting. You see that netting? It's correct. The tongue is extremely puffy for the price. As you can see, on the material, the Jumpman logo, he doesn't have a yet. He's looking good, you know. He's chilling. He doesn't need anything else. And the back tab with the 1, 2, 3, 4. See? Boom. The back material is very nice. At the back, there's none of that weird stuff that you guys see in other like turbo batches, because you know this is the top tier batch you can get for the price. It really is. And you can see the white coloring is very nice. The material, it's like that nubuck suede mix, very nice. The heel is very thick. You see how thick that is, bro? Your feet is gonna be like comfortable in there the whole time you're wearing it. And then obviously for the bottom, you know, the Jordan is pointing out. None of that fake stuff. Wait, none of that bad fake stuff. That's what I meant to say. But here we go again. I mean, the shape of the shoe is a 10 out of 10. Everything about this shoe is a 10 out of 10. Even holds weight to it, to be honest. And yeah, here's what the inside looks like over here. But of course, you know, for the sake of YouTube, you know, we don't promote replicas, all that. Everything is real. But yeah, let's move on to the second pair. Alright, y'all, here we go with the second pair. Again, you can just tell by looking at the shoe, the quality is already going to be amazing, man. You know, I'm the king of Jordan 4s, I'm going to be honest. I'll be getting the best batches possible there is out there that nobody knows about. And for the prices, they're just crazy. Again, they will be in the spreadsheet, but make sure to sign up first to get those shipping coupons. But yeah, here we go again with the Jumpman logo. The stitching is very nice. And even the Jumpman logo himself has like a little texture going on, you know. That's how you know the quality. It's really top tier. The laces are kind of in the way. Let me hold on. But you can see the netting is correct way, and of course you can play around with the netting if you want to, just saying, you know. And the back tap test, let me go with a back tap test real quick, just to show, you know, I'm not holding it down. It's really going all by itself. The material again is really nice with that suede and nubuck mix. It looks very nice in person. On camera it looks good already, but in person it looks even better. Be very honest, I do like the white. The white is not yellowish or none of that. It's perfect. The bubbles inside are clear, as you can see. You see how clear that is? You won't get that with any other Jordan for the price of like $40. But you know, I just get it because, you know, I'm just saying I'd be getting like crazy quality like that. Of course, the Jordan at the bottom is popping out, and you can see the material. Everything on this is perfect. Literally anything. There's not a single flaw. If you can name one flaw, bro, because you really can't. Maybe the only flaw will be the inside tag if you're like selling it, but You know, for personal wear, look, nobody can say anything. Even the inside is crazy good. What I'm talking about is the inside little tag there, but even there's a QR code on it, so it's really gonna be hard to tell whether these are fake in general. The quality on these is amazing. I definitely do recommend them.